Are you hoping for a major increase in your Social Security payments this year? If you've been scrolling through social media or reading online forums, you might have seen some eye-catching headlines promising a massive $5,580 monthly boost for seniors and SSDI recipients. It's no wonder so many people are confused or even excited. After all, who wouldn't want a big jump in their monthly income, especially with the cost of living rising and everyday expenses putting more pressure on household budgets? But before you start planning how to spend that extra cash, let's take a closer look at the real numbers behind Social Security and SSDI payments for 2025. It's important to separate fact from fiction, especially when it comes to your financial future. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and it can be easy to get swept up in rumors or wishful thinking. So let's break down what's actually happening with Social Security this year. Lately, there's been a surge in online chatter about seniors and people with disabilities receiving $5,580 a month from Social Security or SSDI. These claims are spreading quickly, often through viral posts, misleading videos, or even scam emails. Some of these messages look official, using government logos or language that sounds convincing. But the reality is, these numbers simply don't match up with what the Social Security Administration actually pays out. Here's the truth. There is no government program, Social Security, SSDI, or otherwise, that provides a $5,580 monthly payment to seniors or disabled individuals. The Social Security Administration has never announced such a benefit, and there are no new laws or policies that would make this possible in 2025. If you see claims about a $5,580 monthly payment, you can be sure they're either a misunderstanding or, worse, an attempt to scam people out of their personal information. So what are the real numbers for 2025? For disabled workers receiving SSDI, the average monthly payment is about $1,580. This amount is based on your work history and how much you've paid into Social Security over the years. It's designed to help cover basic living expenses, but it's nowhere near the $5,580 figure that's been circulating online. If you're a spouse of a disabled worker, your average benefit is typically around $433 per month. For children of disabled workers, the average monthly payment is about $510. These amounts can vary depending on your family's specific situation, but they're all far below the numbers being hyped up in those viral posts. It's also important to understand that Social Security benefits are calculated using a complex formula that takes into account your lifetime earnings, the age at which you start claiming benefits, and other factors. The maximum possible SSDI benefit for 2025 is $3,822 per month, and that's only for people who had very high earnings before becoming disabled. Most people receive much less than this maximum, and almost no one comes close to the $5,580 figure being shared online. So, where did this $5,580 number come from? In many cases, it's simply a misunderstanding or a deliberate attempt to mislead. Some scammers use big, unrealistic numbers to get your attention, hoping you'll click on their links or share your personal information. Others may be confusing different types of benefits or adding up multiple payments in a way that doesn't reflect how Social Security actually works. Now, there is some good news for 2025. Social Security recipients are getting a 2.5% cost of living adjustment, or COLA. This means that most people will see their monthly payments go up a little bit to help keep pace with inflation. While it's not a huge increase, every bit helps when you're on a fixed income. For many, this COLA will add a few extra dollars to each check, making it a little easier to cover groceries, utilities, or prescription costs. If you're affected by special rules like the windfall elimination provision or the government pension offset, you might notice some changes in your payments as well. These rules can sometimes result in back payments or slightly higher monthly amounts, depending on your work history and whether you receive a pension from a job that didn't pay into Social Security. It's always a good idea to review your benefit statement carefully and reach out to the Social Security Administration if you have questions about your specific situation. Another important update for 2025, Social Security payments are moving to direct deposit only starting September 30th. This means that paper checks will no longer be mailed out, and all payments will be sent electronically to your bank account or a government-issued debit card. This change is designed to make payments faster, safer, and more reliable. But it also means you'll need to make sure your banking information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. With all these changes and rumors swirling around, it's more important than ever to stay vigilant. Ignore those big payment rumors and don't let flashy headlines or unsolicited emails trick you into sharing your personal information. Always check your official Social Security statements, either online or by mail, for the real numbers. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The bottom line, stay informed, double-check your sources, and don't fall for the hype. Social Security is a vital program that millions of Americans rely on, but it's important to know the facts and protect yourself from scams. If you have questions or concerns, reach out directly to the Social Security Administration or a trusted financial advisor. Your financial security is too important to leave to rumors, so keep yourself educated and share the truth with friends and family who might be confused by these viral claims.